All right, here we are, another week around the trash fire. Your host Mathias, along with the boy.
John.
It's a very not much happening this week kind of day.
Yeah, this is okay. Chill week this week.
Well, I mean, all the reveals are tomorrow with the Nova
Yes,
event.
they are. That's gonna be a fun time.
Oh, I am looking forward to it. It's gonna be great. Hopefully, though, I think with one of the news articles, I think we already know what's gonna be happening for Nova.
Squats,
Yeah, squats.
leagues of not Vol 10. Yeah, Vol 10.
Well, let's just jump right into that news story, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
So the first spin being the coin and model of the month. So we're getting Votan model, which means September is the release date for some Votan, probably.
Yes, probably. Or October. One of those.
Yeah, it's not
Well,
100% confirmed, but
yeah, typically when it's imminent when they do that. So
well, no, I take that back. Last month they said they're going to start releasing model of the month to the current hot things that it's going to be releasing that month.
mm,
So you know what? Votan is coming out this month
yep, there you go.
because they did that with the swamp guys for
Yeah, for
Warcry.
Warcry.
So Votan has to be coming out this month.
Yes.
Oh well, September. We're not quite in September yet. September is when they're coming. So there we go. We got that. And then did I skip over the coin? I did. Where the hell's the coin? And we got the coin, which is, just their logo. It's a little sad. I was kind of hoping Imperial Guard would get something. Would get in before Photon, but
Guess not.
Guard players just keep on waiting with your
Still
8th
kind of
edition codex.
kind of crazy though that the free model is the preview. I'm actually going to a GW. I plan to go on one this weekend, so to pick up the new Siege of Terra books. So I might pick up a Voton model if they have one.
I look forward to seeing it. I want to see like the actual scale. Because they're smaller than a Primaris, I believe, right?
Yes. Yes.
They're smaller than a Guardsman, or are they about the same size?
I don't know. They might be shorter, but for sure stockier.
Right. But yeah, there we go. I guess. So if I had to. No, I'm pretty sure I said Voton was going to be the big event for Nova. So I think I'll stick with that. In my heart, I wanted it to be Guard, but I think
Yeah.
we're just going to see a bunch of Nova releases. I mean,
I have like
squats.
yeah. Be crazy though what they'll reveal because they already have a pretty sizable roster for the army at the
Not really. I mean, they've shown us bikes, the
moment.
mecha, the baby mecha, skeleton suits,
Here.
the troops, the
Someone
hero.
someone put them in a one pick, and it looks pretty sizable.
Well, why do you pull that out? I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure they've only showed us like 4 units. I'm pretty sure.
here you go.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the dune buggy. Let me just pull this up so everyone else can see.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, I'm sure they could come up with more stuff, but to me, it seems like a good amount, at least to me.
One troop, two elites maybe, one fast attack, two heavy. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, they could probably have like crazy if they have like a Lord of War or something,
I doubt they'll have a Lord of War.
or Tyranids get one.
I was gonna say it's gonna be the Tyranids versus Squat box, but that's not gonna happen.
That would be kind of cool.
It's just gonna be its own box.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be its own box.
All right, well, I kind of forgot about some of these models. All right then, well, Yeah, what else could they? I guess guard will. I think they'll do in Nova. I think they'll show a little bit new units for Votan, and then maybe we'll get the leaked images of Oh, I guess it wasn't really leaked. They already showed us the new Imperial Guard characters, right?
Yeah, they released us they showed us the Kazarkin and the one Creed's daughter.
Yeah.
That one.
There's still a tank that's rumored, and possibly heavy teams.
Bunch of other stuff.
But who knows? They could get a little model revamp on some units.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, good to see there. Moving on from Sunday or the coin, we've got Sunday preview, and we're getting Killteam.
We are $210 for this box.
Seems about average.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm not, hype. I mean the board's nice, but honestly, I just kind of want the breachers. I don't know.
You just want the Imperial Navy.
Yeah, they're super cool. The Imperial Navy guys.
Well, you're just gonna have to wait a while because who knows when they're actually gonna release those separately.
I mean, I wouldn't mind the terrain. I think if I didn't have if I wasn't 30K hype right now, I could see myself getting this and working on the terrain because it is quite cool.
I think the terrain's nice to have. I think you can utilize it in Necromunda and Killteam as well. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
you're
for
right.
Killteam, but I think it'd be cool to have. But I don't. It doesn't interest me to get.
Yeah, totally fair.
So I'm not. I'm not too excited to go out and buy this. But yep, we're getting that $210 for 3, let's see, 3, 6, 8, 10, 12 Imperial models and 12 Kroot models.
Mm-hmm.
All new.
All new.
None of them, I don't think, reused.
Nope, nothing in this box except the rule book has been sold before.
Maybe the Kroot
A lot of,
Hounds.
a lot of new stuff.
But the Kroot Hounds will be plastic, so. I think right now they're fine cast. Or
Yeah, the cast for a unit.
there you go, some plastic Kroot Hounds for you if you want them. There we go. So 24 unique models plus terrain. Pretty good deal, especially if you're into it.
Yep.
Got that. We got the board. Nice looking board. We got, what the hell is this? Token case. If you want it.
It's a little tin case, for your mints.
And I'd rather not have more stuff to carry, to be honest.
Right. I get you.
Dice is good enough for me. Get that. We're getting the Star Striders back. Finally, getting the Geller Pox back.
You can get them on your own now.
Yes.
I mean, they mentioned it last week, but that's dope that they're finally. It's a good tie into Killteam and tying into the spiritual successor of Killteam Rogue Trader with this whole Killteam Into the Dark thing. So they fit right at home, these two kill teams.
Yeah, because I mean, it's cool that these models, they have a place in 40K, but no one's ever really gonna run these models, not unless they're playing for fun kind of deal. So these models would never have seen play, really. And I don't know how good they are in Killteam to where people were still running these these two armies back in Killteam Edition 1.
They were in 40K for a hot minute for Custodes players needing cheap action monkeys, but that was kind of it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, they weren't really seen.
Yeah, so I'm glad to see that they're coming back. So, yep. We got them. We got the Killteam 2022 book with all
This is all
the
the
all the
White
kill
Dwarf.
teams. Let's see, we got the Phobos Strike team coming out, which we gave our opinion on, which not impressed. And I think you said there was no unique models in here.
I mean, they're all new, but yeah, there's nothing like with you know what I'm trying to say is there's nothing really in here you can't kit bash with the current kit. I mean, to be fair, it's a single upgrade sprue, but yeah, there's nothing really that stands out from this box. Even the Chaos Marine one had there was the wizard, the sorcerer, there was the guy with a giant chain axe, there was the possessed guy. Maybe I'm biased because I'm working on them right now, but that felt way more unique. Even the Tau one, they had
Unique,
more character and unique stuff than this one. This one just looks incredibly generic.
that's the way of the Space Marine, unfortunately.
Yeah, even though they don't have to be, but I don't know. I mean, they could have done something like a heavy weapon or like a guy with a sword. Maybe go more all out with the demolitions guy. Give the sergeant uh some more purity seal. I don't know, something to make the models unique. I think yeah, this one I don't know anyone who is genuinely impressed by this team.
I don't think anyone is impressed by this team.
Yeah.
This is just like like a Thousand Suns kill team. It's all just Rubric Marines, and they all do the same thing, and all look alike.
Yep.
All right, well, we got them. We got the Traitor Guard kill team coming out.
These guys look way better.
Oh yeah, get the guy with like the little butcher knives over there.
Mm-hmm.
The ogre, and everything looks great. I kind of want to pick these up. Don't know what I do with them, but I kind of want them.
Chaos kill team. There you go.
That would be the only thing they'd be used for.
Mm-hmm.
Got them. Got a Killzone Morok. Not really that
Yep.
impressive.
It's a yeah. I mean, there's a distinct lack of scatter terrain. Yeah, this is kind of in my opinion, in terms of a kill team board.
Yeah, it's it's a very open board.
Yeah.
I think because they decided to put the walls on that one building when they could
Yeah,
have just
in the middle or something. Been way cooler.
put it around like that outline of where a building should be.
I think this and some Riser ruins would make for a way better board, but that also requires getting more terrain. So,
True. We got that. Kill Team O'Rourke. Those other two kill teams. And then we got Middle Earth. We got Gandalf the Grey, made to order.
yeah, made to order Gandalf. Woohoo!
Yay. Not too exciting here.
Yeah, just Gandalf.
Just update the models, please. Please. Is that like a licensing thing? You think they can't update the models?
I think they're just slow with the updates. I mean, I don't know who else is left in the design team that is genuinely hyped for Lord of the Rings. To be honest, I'm sure someone is, but I can't imagine too many of them are frothing at the mouth for more Lord of the Rings.
No, I mean when you're pretty much done everything and you
Right.
just gotta creatively think of something new. It's hard. I get it. Moving on from that, Horus Heresy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
these random Deathguard cards.
I'm gonna talk about these. Oh yeah, we got Deathguard shoulder plates. Shoulder pads, I should say. And their torsos. All being made to order.
Yeah, it's kind of random.
The Space Wolves torsos. These are all for like the little baby Marines, right?
Yep, all for the old stuff. I mean, People who like them, but it's also the made to order thing also kind of sucks because you gotta wait several months before getting these. So if you have a project, you gotta really put the project on hold before you could use the stuff from this order, which sucks.
And you gotta hope you actually ordered enough.
Right, there you go.
I
Kind of
mean,
like
they're all
the
cool
same thing for
designs.
the Legion upgrades. I mean, they're cool, but it's a lot to wait for.
True. Black Library. We got Soul Drinkers Omnibus. I'm gonna.
This is super cool. Have you heard about Soul Drinkers?
I have not.
So they're a Space Marine chapter that goes renegade, but not chaos. So they're loyal to the Emperor. They just kind of hate the Imperium, the bureaucracy. So it's a cool kind of storyline. I think they got forgiven in post Dark Imperium, but it's a really cool storyline where they go renegade, but not chaotic.
Hmm. All right, I'll have to give it a read. We got that. We got Volpon Glory.
So
Looks like just
human
a Imperial Guard book. Not too familiar with it or the author. Let's see. We got Overlords. We've talked about this book many times. Dynamite's Last Command. Talked about that one many times. And Warhammer Plus. Looks like Votan's going on the battle report, so tomorrow might be interesting to see how they'll play and what's available.
That's actually interesting that they're doing that, where they're releasing a new army and showing them, gameplay wise through Warhammer Plus. That's quite interesting.
It's a smart move.
Yeah.
If more people, because I don't know the numbers, if more people had Warhammer Plus, I think this would be a good selling point right here.
Yeah.
And a good advertisement. And Votan's getting another lore video, part 2. To expand more on the lore. Did you watch the Lore Master video?
I did not. Maybe I should. Well, I still have Warhammer Plus. I actually got my Vindicare from Warhammer Plus, so.
My friend got the Vindicare, and
Mhm.
that's a lot smaller than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah. I want to sell mine, just buy other stuff I'm actually going to use.
Yeah, I thought the model was gonna be way bigger than what it actually turned out to be. But cool model nonetheless.
Yep.
And yeah, that is it for the Warhammer Plus, and obviously Nova's tomorrow. Tomorrow and Thursday, so.
But the
Oh wait,
preview.
no, not Thursday. That's just because we're
Oh,
behind.
yeah. Yes. Yes.
Looking forward to it. I will. What time is it? Like
Like
6 o'clock our time? 5 o'clock?
I think it's 5 o'clock our time.
Wake up to the news tomorrow.
There you go.
But moving on to the next topic of hand, Heresy Thursday. And that is more Deathguard. We got the helmets coming out, which looks good, I guess, kind of. I'm not too big on the design of the Deathguard helmets.
Actually, these I personally like them because it's not just a beak. These are actually the most popular ones right now among the community because they're not too crazy. I mean, that said, right? If you don't like the Death Guard, if you don't like them in the first place, it's then you won't like them. But in terms of an alternate helmet, these have received critical acclaim from the community. It's just like, yep, this is
So the
not
go-to helmets.
not too crazy. Yeah, not like the Space Wolves where they're wolf heads. Not too ostentatious like the Imperial Fist ones where they look too much like Templar Brethren.
I mean, I'll give you that. Yeah, these look.
Yeah,
They look good enough.
yeah, I like them.
They're not over the top like you said, like Space Wolves. But I don't know.
Yeah, when are they gonna come out? I don't know. That's always a problem with these.
Probably in like 2 months, like the last time.
Yeah, but that's quite possible.
Got that, and the shoulder pads we already discussed.
Yeah, simple works has a logo.
Yep, there you go. Now, to your favorite game system, I think. I don't know. You haven't really talked about it too much. Titanicus.
I mean, Horus Heresy has defeated Titanicus now, but yes, Titanicus still exists. We got some grav weapons for the Titans.
Is that crazy?
It's just funny because I was looking for STL files for grab cannons for my Myrmidons in 30K, and then randomly it's like grab cannons for Titans. So I'm really big into grab because of Haywire, and Haywire is the best, one of the best ways to deal with Dreadnoughts and Heresy, especially now that they're super strong. So I wonder how it's going to be like in AT where it's all Titans.
I don't know. Are grab weapons in the game already?
In AT, no, not in the they're not in the game.
Oh, so it's getting a whole new weapon type, huh?
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. I mean, they'll
Hello?
there
It looks like I
there's a
lost
lot.
them.
The volcano cannon and the grav cannon don't look that much different in the way that the plasma cannon looks very different. It just looks like a long gun with a barrel kind of thing. Even the carapace on the gun, it's kind of shaped similarly. I'm not saying they're exactly the same, but there's definitely some similarities.
Hmm.
But I mean, it's cool. I have no complaints. It's more content for a game that I enjoy and a game that many people enjoy. So, hooray!
Well, it's been starving for some content for a while now.
Right,
Though, I mean, not much you could really do in this game with so very limited Titans out there.
right. Like, what can you do? What else could you release while sticking to the same faction kind of thing?
Yeah. Well, one day Xenos will be in. They'll have
Well,
a 40k AT.
40k AT. That would be interesting. At that point, just do epic.
Well, who knows? Maybe one day they'll bring it back.
They probably will. I mean, if Games Workshop intends to make models forever, it's gonna come back eventually.
Yeah, well, let's hope it doesn't die hard. And, well, for the final piece, Necromunda, once again with New Model Monday. Really cranking out these New Model Mondays.
Yeah, for Necro.
We got Axe and Hammer commands. So Bounty Hunters for Goliath.
Yeah, these look way better than the Goliath guy from last week. At least these look like they have a lot of character to them.
Oh yeah,
Even the guy with just the plasma gun, he has like a giant metal jaw. It's kind of cool.
yes, these guys look 10 times better. And like I said with the last model, you know, had they done probably a different pose, it could have been cool. But these guys, they're unique. Their pose good, and I just like the design.
Yeah.
And that's all you really need. Is good design.
Yep. I agree.
Am I gonna buy these guys? No. But if I played Goliath, probably. But that is it. Like I said, it's a very short news week, probably because they're saving everything for Nova.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But yeah, that is that. What other news was it? There was Gamescon. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, another Dark Tide trailer.
Yeah, it showed a bit more.
Yep. I mean, still excited for the game whenever it comes out. I'm glad they're taking their time and not just releasing a rush product.
Well, that just seems to be the thing, is to release a rush product. Well,
Yep.
let me take that back. The new thing is to keep delaying the game.
Yeah.
and it still turns out really bad for some reason.
Yes, that's weird when that happens.
But yeah, from what I saw, um, you get to completely customize your character in that game, unlike
Yeah. Cool.
Vermintide 2, where you're stuck with heroes, and the only customization is the different classes and weapons.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. I enjoyed that.
Well, it just gives it another personal touch,
Right.
something that you can have more control and make more unique for yourself. Even though I'm pretty sure, they showed it off very little, but I'm pretty sure it's not gonna have like that many options. But hey, the options are there for what little choices they will give you.
Yep, it exists, which is sometimes all that matters.
Though I do wonder if they're still gonna be. I assume they're still gonna be the same characters regardless, however you make them look.
Yeah, I don't think that kind of customization will affect gameplay.
Right. Well, not gameplay. I mean, like story wise.
Oh, you mean like, oh, I see what you mean. Probably not. I mean, it seems very light on the narrative, kind of like Left 4 Dead. Not saying Left 4 Dead had no story, but it wasn't. It was no Half Life, you know.
Well, I mean, say Left 4 Dead had a story. It's kind of a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh my gosh, I hear there's safety in this one area. Let's go there. Oh darn,
Right.
safety doesn't exist. Time to move on to the next area. I don't. I mean, this story is just purge chaos. So it is gonna be very light on the story, like Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, which is okay.
Well, I mean, it's being written by Dan Abnett, so I kind of hope for a lot of things. I'm kind of hoping
Oh, it's just more
not
than
not a deep story,
but something.
but a little fun narrative story. Hopefully,
That would be cool.
it would be cool. We'll have to wait and see. November, I think,
Mm-hmm.
unless it gets delayed again.
Oh gosh.
But let's see. I think that's pretty much. Oh, no, we already talked about that. I was gonna say Total War. Finally got the big map.
Yes. It looks dope. I played like 5 minutes. Don't want to get sucked into it while I have hobbying to do. But
True.
it looked good.
How big's the map?
It's ginormous. They did not have India or Japan, well, the Warhammer Fantasy versions. So those places are actually blank. So I wonder if they'll. I hope they fill it in eventually. That'd be cool if they release those factions. But overall, the map is large, and I don't know. There's just, well, we'll see, because I was gonna say sometime, even in Total War Warhammer 2, there's some factions where you just don't encounter, depending on which faction you play. Like if you play Dark Elves, you're probably not gonna encounter Tomb Kings in that corner of the map. Maybe the ones near your, I think Katep's faction is near the Dark Elf start, but the main Tomb Kings aren't, are like halfway across the world. But now with shipping lanes where you can, because the world's around, you can go to the other side of the map. So if you play as Cathay, you could go to Lustria and not have to cross through land territories. You can just go the other way.
Yeah, I never played Old World. What's it called? Is it called Old World?
Called Moral Empires.
I've never played Mortal Empires
Okay.
because just playing the Total War Hammer 2 campaign was, that was a big enough map. I can't really imagine a bigger map than that.
It was pretty fun, I will say. It was quite fun.
Yeah, I assume playing that's going to take like 20 real life days of my life to
Yep.
complete. Maybe more. So, I worry. That's why I never attempt it.
That's totally fair. It is a lot.
Yeah, that's that would be it on the gaming news side. Unless you got something else, you got any like Star Wars or?
Nothing really on the Legion front. So no information there. I keep still forget how much other games are really slow on their news compared to Warhammer. More Warhammer, here's something new every week.
Well, that's how they keep us interested.
Right.
And that's the power of having a big franchise.
Absolutely.
It's only a matter of time. I mean, I know it's already in like the public sphere, but
Yeah, the amount of random Warhammer comments I see on Reddit are increasing. So it's I'm just waiting until Space Marine 2 coincides with 10th edition, and then we make the breakthrough of being gaming mainstream in the gaming world, at least where gamers know what Warhammer is. That will be the day.
I feel like everyone I meet online knows what Warhammer is at least. So I know it's big enough. But all right, well, no more gaming news there. Hobby wise, what are you up to?
Just painting my Mechanicum. I've finished the armor and metallics on a bunch of models, so I'm just working on that. I finally have 3,000 points of blood, 3,500 points of Blood Angels fully painted. That's including Sanguinius. So time to move on to Mechanicum. And then, but actually, last weekend we played a board game. We played Twilight Imperium.
Oh my god, why would you do that to yourself?
Someone wanted it, so I'm like, all right, you know what? I'll try it out. We'll try it out. So we spent half an hour watching a tutorial and still had to learn the game. I gotta admit, like it was kind of fun. I wish we played longer, but
Yeah, well, you need like a weekend and probably more to play that game.
right. I did win. I had 5 victory points before everyone ended the game because someone had to leave.
Yeah,
But it's
that's a game
have you
that
played that?
you spend a whole day playing. Have I played it? No, I have not. But I've heard the stories of
Yeah,
my crew playing the game. So
definitely need a whole day longer if you guys are all good at the game and want to really make the correct decisions and not rush through things. But I mean, it was fun. I will say, will I play it again? Probably. I want to try it out again now that everyone knows how the game functions.
that's cool. Yeah, for me, I painted up some Assault Intercessors because, like I said last time, I really wanted to just paint something easy this week. And Black Templar, that was the go-to thing. Just 5 Assault Intercessors painted up, nice, was great. Then because I painted them up, I'm like, I'm gonna play some Black Templars today. Whoa, that week. So I did Black Templars versus Word Bearers. And I must say, that game, very back and forth.
That's good.
Yeah. There's a lot of luck of the dice in that game. Some units going down who shouldn't go down, and some units just not doing anything, like my good old Helbreck. High Marshal Helbreck. 100-something point model. Couldn't even kill a 3-man Raptor unit.
That's surprising. My Halbrecht always carries the game. But maybe if the dice say no, the dice say no.
Yeah, it's just like hit, and yeah, I do nothing. Okay, cool, perfect. Because he makes all his 6+ saves, no problem.
And then there you go.
So it's a bit frustrating, but I pulled it off. I pulled off the victory, not not by much, by like 10 points that I pull off the victory.
Hey, a win's a win.
A win's a win, but yeah, my Blade Guard and Judicar took out a 10-man possessed unit, which should not have happened, but it did. The dice rolls of me rolling my saves were good. Helbrick almost dying to normal Marines because he can't kill anyone and can't make his saves. And Outriders, I have decided, are completely useless.
Darn.
Well, completely useless when they go against Marines. You send them up against Chaff, then they work a lot better. But Marines with 2 wounds and armor of contempt, yeah, I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, because they only have chain swords, right?
Yeah. It was brutal. It was a bloodbath. But yeah. In the end, Eradicators were my MVPs. Well, my 5-man Blade Guard and Judicar were my MVPs for killing a 10-man possessed squad, but Eradicators did work as well.
There you go.
Yeah, that was that. I don't know what I'm gonna do this week. I don't know what I'm gonna paint. Don't know what I want to play. Figure that out tomorrow. But that's pretty much everything I got. You got anything else you want to add before we hang out here?
Excited for the reveals tomorrow. Hoping for some really good heresy stuff, but we will see. We will see.
You shall see. All right then. Well, I'd like to thank everyone who made it. It's a very short episode this week, but promise next week will be a lot longer with all the reveals.
Oh yeah.
So until next time, guys. See ya.
Later, one.